What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, from a special request from the Admister, he went over into the comment section in yesterday's video and said, why don't you try the bullfrog? And you know, I actually have tried the bullfrog. Probably one of my favorite SMGs in this video game currently, compared to the MP5 and the AK-74U. It's actually extremely good, and I'm going to be showing you guys some bullfrog gameplay today. We're going to be playing on Nuketown, playing some regular core domination, and we're going to be dishing out some homemade sauce. I do believe we drop a gunship in this gameplay. I hope you guys do enjoy. But everybody has mixed emotions when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Some people think that the performance is completely awful like me. Some people think the map design is bad. Some people think it's no gun variety. Some people think the grind is way too long and lengthy to get camos and attachments and perks and all that stuff. And one of the biggest reasons is because of the skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, I did make multiple videos in the past trying to prove to everybody that there is skill-based matchmaking in this video game, but I never actually dug much deeper into the skill-based matchmaking problem in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I mostly just go off of feelings. You know, I put in a certain amount of hours into the game, and if it's more sweaty than casual, I just kind of automatically assume that the skill-based matchmaking is kicking in. I mean, if every single day that I play this game, if 3 out of the 3.5 hours I'm playing are sweaty matches, and I only get 30 minutes of casual gameplay, I'm like 90% positive that it's thick skill-based matchmaking in this game. There's no reason for 3.5 hours, for 3 of those hours to be sweaty and 30 minutes to be casual. At least give me like an hour of casual gameplay, but that's enough proof for me to think that it's skill-based matchmaking in this title. And then, of course, I made the video about how the pro censor, I believe his name is, was showing off his leaderboards, and you saw his whole friends list, and basically all these other pros and big YouTubers and pub stompers could barely even reach a 2KD. That was the other bit of information and proof that I showed you guys to kind of make it a better conclusion that there is skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But now there's going to be officially a video made by one of the top tier YouTubers who usually does this in multiple Call of Duty video games, named the Exclusive Ace. I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys have already heard of this man. But he's currently, right now as we speak, going through tests and trials to see if skill-based matchmaking is legitimately in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, or if it isn't, and how thick it is, if it's really thick, if it's not thick. And oh boy, he actually posted a little snippet over on Twitter. I hope he doesn't mind me, taking this clip here. I don't think he really will. It's just a small little clip from Twitter. But he's showing off one of the lobbies that he was actually in. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you guys, you are all in for a treat. Let's run the clip really quick.
Seriously, though. Please? 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 There's this little thing at the top left called a mini-map. 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 Look up. Where are you going? I'm right here. What are you doing? I'm right... Hi! Woo! All right.
Now, I'm going to try to remember to link Exclusive Ace's Twitter account down below in the description. If I do forget, I know you guys will do an amazing job spamming me in the comment section saying, hey, you're an absolute idiot. Put the link in the description, please. So if you guys do see that I didn't put it down there, just give me a little friendly reminder. I do make my videos all the day before, so when I do upload it, it's the day after, and I'm rushing over to my real job and stuff like that, so sometimes I forget to do things I'm supposed to do. But as you guys see, this is physical proof that skill-based matchmaking is super thick, dummy thick, in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I mean, come on now. These aren't even considered bots. These are the straight disabled people that K3 versus in all of his gameplays. You guys remember when K3 stomped out that disabled girl and got a nuke on her? Oh my god. Oh, the memories. The memories. Well, these are the exact lobbies that these players are playing in. I mean, like I said, these aren't even bots that we would typically be grinding for. If I were to sit here and try to reverse boost for 5 games straight, I wouldn't even get these players. I would get, noobs and stuff like that, but they still shoot back. Exclusive Ace is sitting here running around, shooting his pistol in the air, obviously popping up on the minimap, standing directly in front of the enemies, and they only shot back because he shot them, and he got a hit marker. So, oh, okay, that's an enemy, and then they shot back. Oh my god, I don't know what he did to get into this lobby. I don't know what type of reverse boosting strategy he actually did here. I can't wait to see his video where he goes in depth and tells us all the techniques and what he did, how long it took, what type of game modes he needed to play. I need to know all the details for this. But this is just simply proof that Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War has by far the thickest skill-based matchmaking I've ever seen in history, because I've never seen any players like this ever in the past like 2-3 years. I haven't seen players like this since Black Ops 4. But even in Black Ops 4, I didn't even see players this bad. And I will be honest with you, There are individuals out there who do have issues. You know, they might have disabilities, they might have things wrong with them. Maybe war veterans who actually lost limbs in battle and stuff like that. People have things that happen to them that they simply cannot control. And it's not fair to put those players who had those things happen up against a bunch of people like, you know, me sitting here snorting up G Fuel and everything, ready to pub stomp. You know, it's just completely unfair. So there is a line that you have to draw to separate, you know, certain individuals to make sure everybody has a good experience. But to me, this is proof that there are still noobs in this video game. Maybe not as bad as some of the noobs that Exclusive Ace has shown off, but there are definitely noobs in this game that are being protected by a thick skill-based matchmaking wall. And one of my homies, the Dynamite, and if you guys haven't checked this guy out, I highly suggest checking him out. He makes amazing Call of Duty content. He's one of my homies, we play all the time. He's definitely going to be next and upcoming in the Call of Duty commentary scene very shortly. I can guarantee you that. Mark my words! Mark my words. But in his commentary yesterday, he made an amazing point that basically these developers are trying to make everybody play for a 1KD. The whole point of the game is to play your identical self. And if you're going to play your identical self, you're not going to be getting all these high KDs like we used to in old school games unless you're going to reverse boost and find noob lobbies. You know, the old days of, you know, trying to grind for a 3KD, a 4KD, a 5KD, trying to get better and better and better and, you know, improve at pub stomping and stuff like that is gone because pubs are no longer pubs. Pubs are just league play now. They're league play with thick skill-based matchmaking where every game you have to compete to your max. And if you're going to compete to your max every single game, you're just basically going to have a simple 1KD because you're going to be versing your identical self every single time. That's how the devs are developing this video game. Not to improve, but to literally stay in the exact same position that you will always be in for the rest of your life. If you play like a 2KD, you will play like a 2KD forever. You're not going to improve to a 3KD. You're not going to improve to a 4KD. You will stay at a 2KD playstyle for eternity. And it just kills all the fun from pub matches. I get told all the time, I see it in the comment section every single time I make a skill-based matchmaking rant, that I am trash, I'm the worst Call of Duty player there is. You know, all you want to do is verse noobs. I just don't think you people understand. All you haters out there, do you listen to the shit that I'm saying? Or do you guys just type right after you see the title? Listen, just listen. There are hundreds of FPS games out there that are more competitive than Call of Duty, that have a casual playlist. No skill-based matchmaking. Do you guys understand this? That Call of Duty, from the start, was always a casual game. But there's no casual or ranked in Call of Duty. You are forced to sweat every 5 seconds. And it's ridiculous when I can go over to a game like Battlefield where I can just play casually. Or I can go over to a game like Rainbow Six Siege. As competitive as Rainbow Six Siege actually is, there's a casual playlist where you can play casually, where you don't have to sweat. If you're new to the game, you can learn it. You guys get what I'm saying? If it's 2 in the frickin' morning, and I'm just coming home from maybe hanging out with my friends, maybe a late day at work or something like that, and I have to run a bunch of errands, so I'm finally getting back to the house, and I'm hopping on, and I'm like, you know what? 30 minutes, I'm just going to play a couple of matches of Call of Duty. I just want to relax, have a good time, and I'll hop off and go to bed. At 2 in the morning, you're too tired, you do not have good reaction time, you're exhausted, you're frickin' exhausted. You should not be forced to sweat. It's as simple as that. But just simply because I played a couple of good games in Call of Duty in the past, every game now is a sweat fest. I could even drop my KD down to an even 1. Forget the 2KD. Right now I'm rocking a 2.10 KD. I could drop that down to a 1, and I would still be sweating the same exact way that I would be every single game that I play. Just simply because in all the other past Call of Duty games, I did pretty good. Modern Warfare, I held over a 2KD. World War II, I didn't even play that game, so I'm not going to count it. BO4, over a 3KD, almost a 4. I had good KDs in the past, and because they're tracking each and every game that I play on the same account that I'm playing on right now, they're going to keep the same skill-based matchmaking. So it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. It could be literally 5 in the morning. I could literally be up all day long until 5 in the morning, and I'll still be sweating. It just simply doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. They need to add a ranked playlist. Just add it in. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to reverse boost just to get some casual fun. And once again, everybody is going to say in the comment section, I can already read all the comments in my mind right now. I see each and every one of you right now saying, oh my god, he just wants to stomp out the noobs. What a loser. He's so bad. You don't understand. All you think I want to do is stomp out noobs, but that's not the case. I'm just trying to play casually. Casually is not sweating. I'm not trying to sweat like I just gave in the scenario. 2 a.m., I'm coming home, I'm trying to relax. I'm not trying to sweat. I'm not trying to drop a gunship. If I'm in a sweaty mood and I want to drop all these streaks, I'll compete. I'm in the mindset to compete. You know, I'm ready. My situational awareness is ready. My reaction time is ready. Everything is ready. I'm good to go. I can sweat. But when I don't want to sweat, when I want to just sit there and go for a couple of UAVs, just go for some camos or unlock some more attachments, when I'm just casually playing the game, I don't want to sweat. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about pub stomping noobs. I'm not talking about crapping on all these players. I'm just talking about when I want to relax. I just want to relax, man. That's all I want to do. It's so unfair. It really is that every other game out there, every other community has an outlet to relax when they're not in the mindset to compete, when they aren't ready to compete, when they're, like I said, their situational awareness isn't good, when their reaction time isn't good, when their eyes are just feeling drowsy and they don't feel like, you know, looking for enemies constantly, when you're tired and you just want to relax. All these games have a way to do so. They give you an option. They give you a way out. Call of Duty, there is no way out. The only way out in Black Ops Cold War right now is zombies, and in Modern Warfare there was no way out. Spec Ops sucked ass. It wasn't even that great in my personal opinion. I can't really say that for everybody, so I'm sorry if I offended you by saying it's complete garbage. But personally for me, it wasn't that great of an experience. So multiplayer was the only thing that I could play, and it was always sweaty. There's no outlet in COD. You're forced to compete 24/7, no option. And that's ridiculous. They need to be able to make this work so everybody can enjoy the game no matter what mindset they're in, what mood they're in, or how good of a player they are. There needs to be a way for you to just relax in the game. The Call of Duty community would take it just like any other community if they just had the right mindset. Everybody thinks that all the pub stompers are still going to go over to casual and just pub stomp all the noobs. But if they just put in a ranked playlist where it wasn't completely like league play, they could still have league play where they have all the professional rules and they take out perks and take out all this other stuff. But maybe if they have like a ranked and a casual you get like a small amount of XP to rank up, but if you play in the ranked playlist, you get a ton of XP to rank up so you can prestige faster. And in this ranked playlist, it's the same thing as casual, same rules, all the weapons are available, all the perks, all the attachments, it's the same thing, it's just you get more XP. But in there, it's thick skill-based matchmaking, and in casual, it's not skill-based matchmaking. And I promise you, the good players will call all the other good players, if they're getting, casual gameplays, they're going to get called bitches. It's going to happen. It happens in every other community. If I were to sit here and go into Valorant and, post a bunch of casual gameplay of me pub stomping, all the good Valorant players are going to be like, oh, he's just playing casual. He's not that good. It's going to be the same thing in COD. If you're going to be going over to the casual playlist where everybody's just trying to play casual, and you get pub stomping clips there, you're just not simply that good. Your gameplay isn't fantastic, and it'll completely take away all the reverse boosting crap. All the people who want to reverse boost for gameplays, it's over, it's done. They can go to casual, and they could do that if they want to. Of course, Treyarch would have to add something, so, viewers and people who are watching the gameplay can indicate that this person or individual is actually in a casual playlist, and they're not trying to fake it by playing casual and then acting like it's ranked. Then this will work perfectly, because then, once again, the viewers could see if this player is truly good or not, and even if they try to reverse boost in ranked, there should be an easy way to get these players either banned or, not able to play for a certain amount of time. If they try to, kill themselves over and over and over again, they could get reported for griefing, and then basically the account will get banned for reverse boosting. This will be the perfect way out. People want to reverse boost for gameplay. They will be forced to verse good players, so the people who are actually good will be posting the good gameplay, and if they're not that good, you could see, obviously, that they're in casual, so they're just casually pub stomping, which for players who don't really care about gameplay is perfect, because they could just go over to casual, they can get some casual gameplay posted up on their channel, or simply, if you're not a content creator and you just want to play the video game, like the millions of other people who are, around the world who love Call of Duty, you could just, if you're late at night, you're coming home from work, you're exhausted, long day at school, maybe long day at college, whatever you're doing, and you're just tired, you want to sit back, so much homework or so much after work, just, your mind's clogged up and you're exhausted, you could just sit back, play some casual, man. Something needs to happen because the community is getting destroyed. Call of Duty itself is getting destroyed, all because you simply cannot have a relaxing time, ever. But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streaming some video games I do over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.